Either way, let's start with Expert 1.
Here we go.
Now, the fastest way I've seen to do this was to blue, red, blue, red. Okay, never mind. It's just blue, red, blue. My bad. Now, there is a star, technically. Okay, well, there's not really a star. There's no stars in these levels. Although, they count you completing this level if you just have the high score. So, just... What am I talking? And the high score of this level normally is 0, so as long as you get all the presents, that's all that matters. So I like how the key just bounces off the trash can. Just like a block that, just like the Mini Mario, sorry. That little... I got the glitch again. That conveyor belt switcher is just like the Mini Mario height, where it's not exactly a block high. It's kind of like just slightly under, where you need to actually do a full triple jump to get a triple jump's height instead of a backflip. You know what? Actually, let me do something. And yes, I died on purpose. Smells like someone's smoking outside. I had the window open because it's a little warm. Sometimes what I like to do, just as a challenge, is to break all of the blocks. For some reason, this one breaks a little later than all the others. And like this one here. Okay, now this last part can be hectic. It's like, you gotta not do that. Okay, let me try this again. Okay. Okay, now. For some reason, right there on that bottom right bunch of blocks, if you break the very bottom right one in a group of 2 with another block, then it breaks along with that other block, but if you don't, then it like okay, I'll show you again. Okay, right here. This right here. If I do this, never mind. You know what? You just let me just play the level. And I mean, still do exactly what I'm doing here, but still playing the level. Boo. I'm only booing myself, honestly. I'm just sucking so bad that... Here, if I do this, I have to wait for that other one, but if the bottom right one broke at the same time as the one just to the left of it, then it wouldn't take an extra long amount of time for it to break. I don't know how else I can explain that other than to go all technically, so I'm just gonna shut up and play. Boing, 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 boom. And there we go, that's all the blocks broken. I broke the game, guys. Okay, well, just the blocks, but still. By the way, you get no bonuses once you get all 3 presents, so it's a little less soft locks for you. Oh, yeah. Another thing, if you die by a potaboo, or a lava bubble, whatever you want to call it nowadays, I don't know, and you happen to... the platform you fall on from dying from them is the lava, you'll fall right through the lava. If you fall on a platform, then you'll just, like, burn up and die, I guess, but if you, land in the lava, you'll just fall right through it. Okay. I got there a little faster than I should have. I should have any right to get here. There we go. That one's not that bad. You can either take your time or forcefully go through like I just did. This is where the thwimps become a problem. You see how they're just, you know, playfully down here on the bottom. There's no more thwimps except for one on a higher floor, and I just died from a stupid reason. Okay, so there's that thwimp right there.
Here we go.
There don't seem like that many thwimps, and why would this be such a big deal? There's only 2 thwimps to worry about, and one later. Nice, I went through that. Well, if these platforms are any indication, these thwimps will be following you throughout the entire level. They're not a problem that much now, but right at the end is when they become problematic. And look, now they line up perfectly with this one. And they're timed perfectly as well. Okay, let's try. There, use the key. That's the safest way I can think of doing that. And I think that's my all-time record of this level. 105 seconds to spare. That's pretty good. For me, at least. You know. I think so. I might have done better. I don't know.
Here we go.
Here is just an absolute bombing level. Bombing sounds like smashing or some sort of adjective that indirectly, like, as indirectly as possible, describes an event in a good way. Trust me when I say this is not exactly the most fun level. It's just bombing. And your main issue, like the main issue we'll have with this level, will be the timer. Like, you could just barely get this, like, complete this level within the given time. I mean, you could definitely get here faster, but, like, you don't have much room for error. Okay, well, we got that. Kill it, get the present, please. Okay. Now you think, okay, you know, 86 seconds, that's not that bad. And by that I mean, yes, that's actually pretty good. Let me just say, for me especially, that's a lot of time to spare. But time is quickly ticking down. You still need to get that present right there. And if you screw things up like that, your throw doesn't actually throw anything. Like that, again. Well. There we go. By the way, this is the time up music, or the you're about to die from time music, I guess. Might as well let it play out. Mario says some cool things during it. And by that I mean I died by accident. Wow, that was dumb. Maybe I should have actually played the game. I'm so silly sometimes. That's a good place to put the bomb right there in that little alcove. Gives a lot more open space there. You might want to be quick about this to throw that there. Yeah, nice. That bomb's actually right in a good place. Lands right where it should be. Right, know your place, bomb. Funny thing is, if you throw a bomb right as it's exploding, you might take damage from the explosion, but it'll be like damage when you're holding an item. Whereas if you're holding a bomb and it explodes in your hands, it'll kill you, I think. Again, I haven't done that in a while. It's kind of a dumb thing to do, let's be honest. Wow, I guess that's what I was expecting to do, but I threw the bomb backwards, and you just saw that. That was awkward. It landed on top of the block, so it actually went backwards a little bit. Ugh, no, I did not mean to do that. Let me just... Alright, Expert 6. Yes, it is going through all the worlds. And it will go through all the worlds once more. And don't worry, there are no mini Mario guiding stages. Either with the key or with the 6 of them. Don't worry, there's none of that shit. What you want to do is quickly go to the right so you sort of lean off the ladder. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You can sort of lean off the ladder a little bit. Anyway, you can do with this bomb. Now what you can do is get that yellow switch to put a platform there. Or you can throw the bomb like that. You can also grab that present like the really dumb way. I think it's officially called the really dumb method. Patented by a really dumb person. AKA me. I think that propelled me a little forward to constantly, like, press up and down like that. Anyway, remember that the key can go through platforms by doing this. Jump like that, and there we go. Everything fits into place, all the stars align. It's time to go through the door. And move on to X7. This one, I don't really know why this is an expert stage. There's nothing particularly difficult or challenging about it. Challenging, difficult, same thing, but challenging in the mind or physically. It's just kind of a straightforward level. Make sure that you don't press any of the switches to go through there quickly. Also, I think this Shy Guy works like a mini Mario, where if you do a backflip... Oh, never mind. Shy Guys are a little taller than mini Marios. I guess it kind of makes sense. By the way, if you look closely, the Shy Guy has a wind-up key behind it. So yeah, it is a toy Shy Guy. You can even see from the credits the little model of it. It's meant to just be like a toy. Just like in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong DS games and whatnot, they're also toys. And that's all the level. I'm really curious why that's considered an expert level. It was just like a straightforward thing. I guess this one I can definitely see being an expert level. Like, look at this. You just gotta dance in the air, as I like to call it. Gotta be like Winona, dancing through the air with your Pokemon. Except with Mario, who does not have any superpowers except jumping like a maniac. You can also do a side flip up those. Oh my god. Someone's being an asshole on the highway with their muffler or whatever that is not existing at all. Anyway, you could slide flip up to get that key at the bottom of that Expert 8 stage. But either way, we're not here to get a specific time. We're just here to get all 3 presents get to the end of the game. And that's all there is to it. Just to the end. And quickly, right after I say that, I try to go there as quickly as possible and die. Because those Shy Guys, they spit out some fire. I do like to do that, though. That's kind of fun. Anyway. By the way, the fact that I had to use that Shy Guy to get to the ropes, you cannot get on the ropes from a side flip unless they're lower than where your side flip started, I think. Something like that. So you can't just side flip up to the ropes. You actually need the Shy Guy. It's time for my favorite level of the game. It uses the Shy Guys in a creative way. It has my favorite music. You can make this jump, because that's cool. Very important to the level, to make that little jump. Anyway, the little shy ghosts, whatever you want to call them, ghost guys, they make stairs, so you can get up to each present. And you can hear the song more. I'm gonna shut up just for a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna talk again by saying that be careful of that red ghost. It's a little higher in the middle row. It's a little higher than the blue and yellow ghosts. It lines up with one block higher than it, if that makes sense. It lines up a block higher. And another thing I should mention about that stage is the following.
Here we go.
You can die. No, okay, but that wasn't what I was trying to get. First of all, if you soft reset, you have 0 lives. And if you soft reset again, you have 35 lives, even though you die one more time and you get back to however many lives, which is 5 lives. If you game over again. If you die one more time, you get a game over, and if you game over one more time, then you're back to 5 lives as usual. The display is just a little weird. See, now I have glitched, this is like Pokemon all over again with the missing now. I have glitched, character 9 lives. What I wanted to mention is that you can die. No. Okay, can I just get to what I was trying to mention? Alright. Hopefully we can get to it this time. Maybe I can get to it from the corner here. Nope. You can still die. Okay, what I'm trying to do is... I'm going to probably cut this out if it takes too long. Land on the switch. I almost did it. I'm just trying to get at that you can actually interact with switches as you're dead. As you're dead. That's great. Okay, well, I'll try one more time, and then I guess you could just take my word for it, or I'll cut to it because I'm a jackass and like to do things the way I want. The way I want. Boom! There we go, yeah. I got it. Anyway, enough of that pointlessness. It's time to move on to the last 2 levels. X11. Back to the forest. The Mystic Forest.
Here we go.
What I like to do in this level is try to do it pacifist. Getting some Undertale mythology, or whatever you want to call that. Undertale gameplay, I guess. Really just gameplay, not mythology. What the hell am I talking about there? not to get any of the hammers. Because believe it or not, you can get a high score of over 0 if you don't kill anybody. What are the odds? You can dodge that fireball like that. And you can tell that there's a lot of lag in this level. It doesn't look quite as bad, again, as in other games where there's sprite flicker and all that. This game just slows down a bit. And that's about all it is. We got to the final level. We got X12. Very, again, creative names. I like all of them. All of the names are very interesting. This game has some great name choice for levels. If you're really quick, you can get these 2 bombs to explode. Now what you're supposed to do is reverse the conveyor belt to make it go to the right, so that the bombs will fall down on this stack of blocks and destroy them constantly and whatever. But what you can actually do, I'm going to demonstrate it in a second, is you time it just right, blow up those top 2 blocks to make a backwards L shape. Also, just don't forget this present here. And you can just get up like this. There you go. You don't have to bomb the whole thing. If you're really quick, you can get on top of this bomb that's all the way to the right there. And throw it. By the way, yes, Mario does levitate after he throws something, which is kind of awesome. Throw the key. Yep, still in the air. Anyway, you can get here before 90 seconds, but I screwed around a little bit at the last second. Doesn't matter. Again, time doesn't matter. In these levels, at least. And there we go. Donkey Kong's looking, not really impressed, honestly, but that's it. That's all the expert levels, all the main levels, all the stars. That's everything in this game. Luckily, it didn't take me too long. Hope to play this game in the future. I mean, I will, off camera or not. And, so yeah, see you guys later, I guess. That's about it.